What's up, YouTube? This is World Lord Black Pro, and today I'm going to talk about some breaking news for Advanced Warfare. So, in the near future, they're going to be releasing some patch, which is going to add 15 more prestiges to Advanced Warfare. So, instead of just having Prestige Master, which is at Prestige 15, you have Prestige Master, which is at Prestige 30. Grand Master, which is basically the same thing. But it basically doubles the longevity of this game, but there's a few problems with it. Now, you may be thinking, because they even offer you a bunch of weapons for each prestige that you get after Prestige Master. So for the first prestige of Grandmaster, you get a battle-suiting steed. You may think, World of War, that's nothing really that wrong with that, but I'm going to kind of go into it. So the first thing I noticed is that the emblems they use for the prestiges are just really copy and pasted from 1 through 15, like Prestige 1 through 15. So they're just copy and pasted the exact same emblem. The only thing that's different is that they have a golden finish to them. Other than that, they're pretty much the same. Okay, so that's not the biggest deal here, but the other thing is that the contingency they give you for, or the reward they give you for playing, basically doubling the amount of grinding you have to do to get to max rank. Okay, so they give you the Obsidian Steed. Okay, that's actually a decent weapon, so I'm not really complaining about that. I mean, the second one they give you, Prestige 2, is the MP11 Goliath. The MP11 Goliath isn't that bad. Not too many complaints there. But the next one's the Silver Bullet. The Silver Bullet doesn't have any real advantages. I mean, it increases damage by 2, but that's only bullet penetration, which isn't that big of a factor. The other thing it increases is accuracy, which isn't a factor again because it's bolt action. And it comes with some drawbacks such as decreased rate of fire. And I think it even decreased mobility, but the rate of fire is really going to feel it. So, I mean, to be honest, the base model is better than the Silver Bullet. So, yeah, let's move on. Tech 19 Sledgehammer. I don't really see a lot of people using shotguns in this game, even after the Tech 19 buff. So that's not very sought after. The AM1 Polar Vortex. Again, I don't see too many people using this. I mean, it is decent, but again, this game's dominated by ASM1s. I don't think that's on too many people's sought after elite weapon list. Next we have the Steel Bite. Now the Steel Bite is actually one of the best variants of the ARX, except there is a variant of the ARX that actually is better. It's called the Hole Puncher, and it's a professional, so you're more likely to get it. And you know, it's actually the Hole Puncher is actually clearly better because you know, the Steel Bite does have better penetration, but penetration doesn't even matter in this game. And it comes at the cost of a lower rate of fire and things like that, so, I mean, the Hole Puncher's better. I mean, it's still not a bad gun, but they could have done better. The Pro Pipe for Prestige 7, terrible. I mean, it's the best AMR9 variant, but then again, is AMR9 really that good of a gun? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say I don't really like the AMR9 that much. Who really wants to use a burst SMG that takes 4 hits to kill at close range anyway? Not me, I definitely wouldn't. I'm more the spray and pray type of guys. And no one really cares about the noob tube anyway, because the noob tubes are weak in this game. Okay, the next is a whale horn. The whale horn doesn't look too bad, but you know, this game is not LMG dominated, so I don't see a lot of people using it. Next is the A4 Gigawatt. I got the Gigawatt twice out of care packages or supply drops, so I don't need it, but that's really not the point. I don't see any real advantage to using this gun. I mean, sure, you aim down the sights 2 frames faster, and given that this is a 260 frames per second, that's 1/15th, or I mean 1/30th of a second faster than normal. You're not really gonna notice it there. And it increases 1 damage, but I don't notice the damage increase at all. I mean, it's still 3 to 4 hits to kill. I don't see the increase anywhere. Like maybe increases the range a little bit, but I'm not sure. But it does come out the cost at a really bulky iron sight. It reminds me of the M60's iron sight. So yeah, I mean, not too many people are using that because I mean, not too many people use the E4 anyway because everyone's using the ASM1. Next, the IMR Thunder Tusk. It's a decent gun. I mean, it has very accurate. I'll give it that, but I think the Bore Strike's better because the Bore Strike does increase its damage more. It has a better damage. So I mean, Thunder Tusk don't really have too many complaints about. But next, we're going to Prestige 11, which is the SN6 Money. SN6 Money is not that good of a submachine gun. I just don't really like it that much. I guess because maybe it's because the SN6 isn't that good to begin with. Um, I mean, the SN6 really isn't that good. I mean, it kicks up a lot, sort of. I mean, I find the ASM1 easier to control, and the ASM1's more powerful because this one's a 4 to 6 hit shot kill, and the ASM1 is a 3 to 6 hit kill. So the ASM1 I just like more. The next is the Speakeasy, and the Speakeasy is by no means a bad gun. I mean, I already have it, but to get the Speakeasy, you're gonna have to get to Prestige 12, okay? Which is a long, that's a long grind. Like, it's gonna take you probably months to get there unless you put 90 hours a week into this game, like many of the pro players can probably. Definitely know I can't do that. So, I mean, thank God I already have that gun. Prestige 13, the Pateg loophole. I don't really like the Pateg because Pateg, in my opinion, is really just not a good gun. The base version anyway. The loophole might be a different story, but I still find that I don't like LMGs that take 5 hits to kill at range. I mean, it's just underpowered. It's weak. I mean, come on, Sledgehammer. Come on, just fix the weapon balancing. Now, Prestige 14, I'm not even sure why this gun is classified as elite. I'm not sure why, but here we go. So, the HBRA3 Bear Fist. This is probably one of the worst elite weapons I've ever seen. Okay? I think you get an increase in hip fire accuracy, so handling, and a free red dot sight, but I think it decreases range or something like that. Something stupid. I mean, I might as well use the regular HBRA3 at that point, because, I mean, I like the iron sights, okay? I mean, but just a free red dot sight, really? It's supposed to be an elite gun. It's supposed to be the best, and all you're going to give me is a red dot sight? Come on, Sledgehammer. Now, the Prestige 15, for ASM1, you get the ASM1 Strider, okay? Now, that one's actually good because it increases damage and increases range at the cost of -3 accuracy, which is probably the best ASM1 variant in the game. So, it's by no means a bad gun. It's just that it's going to take you so many days of grinding, little months of grinding, just to get there. Like, guys, I mean, some of you guys may think this is good because you can get your elite weapon here, but no. Like Michael Henry's tweets, he made it seems like, okay, if you got a Master Prestige, you might get to choose an elite weapon you want. Like, what if you want the AK-12 RIP? What if you want the Insanity? Through this system, you're not going to be able to get that. Unfortunately, I mean, you know, it sucks to play for several months and not to get that one elite weapon you want, and everyone else like seems to have it because everyone else is killing you with it. That's all you see in the kill cams. That's unfortunate that it's not that way, but yeah, I mean, yeah, just from my perspective, I mean, I haven't really been enjoying AW that much. I really think that AW just doesn't have the longevity factor to warrant putting in the time to get to 30th Prestige. I don't think anyone really has that time. Like, I mean, even the big YouTubers who are kind of supporting this game, like, sometimes, I think some of them are actually tiring out of this game. I mean, not outweigh or T-Marn, of course, because they're the biggest sell-outs I've ever seen. But, some of the smaller ones, you know, 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 subs, are just kind of tiring out of AW, because AW, there's really nothing to keep you there, and you know, I'm not sure why I should put in a bunch of time just to get, you know, these elite weapons when half of them aren't even worth being considered elite. I just don't get it. I mean, if I were Michael Condrey and I worked for Sledgehammer and I could influence this game, I would make it so that if you get to Prestige Master, you could just choose, like, okay, here's 10 elite tokens, you go buy whatever gun you want, elite gun you want. So yeah, just let you choose, because you know, if you get to Prestige Master, you pretty much put the time into this game and you earned that Prestige Master rank. So I think we should have to be rewarded with getting elite guns at that point, but apparently they don't think so. And one of the reasons why I don't think that they're gonna do it that way, or why they would ever do that way, is because they want to keep you playing this game. I mean, guys, this is an obvious time desperation. Okay, DLC sales have been down, micro DLC sales have been down, pretty much everything has been down. I mean, even sales of the base game has been down, so they want to keep as many people playing this game as long as possible. and they think that grinding equals fun. I don't think so. I mean, grinding, some people like it, but most people don't. This is supposed to be a casual arcade shooter. Most casuals don't like grinding. I certainly don't. I certainly don't like grinding. I mean, I'm pretty much at Prestige Master. I'm only a few levels off, and I still don't have the AK-12 RIP, the Insanity, the Obsidian Steed, or an Inferno, any guns like that. Like, I do have the Speakeasy, I do have the Gigawatt, and I do have the Bare Fist, and I think that's about it. Oh yeah, the Pro Pipe too, but you know, I don't have any of those good Elite variants, and like a lot of them I can't even earn through the system. So I'm not sure why I should have to double the amount of time that I put into Advanced Warfare just to, you know, get some of these elite weapons that half of them don't even belong in the elite category. I mean, this game's been out for nearly 4 months, and it's taken me about that time to get to where I am in terms of prestige, master. So, I mean, of course I haven't been playing Advanced Warfare exclusively, but you get what I mean. I don't want to be playing this game until, you know, July, because you know what, this is not going to help them. I mean, I hope they realize that this is not going to help them sell DLC very well. What would help them is, you know, to give people the elite guns they want, and stop trying to make us like, stop trying to force us to play longer, because you know we really don't want to play. Your DLC is not that good, Sledgehammer. Open your eyes and realize that we'll play your game if it's good. If it's not good, we're not gonna play it. So that's kind of how it goes. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this commentary. You know, please let me know. Let me know what you think they should do in regard to elite weapons instead of this, because this, I mean, I guess you consider it an improvement, but they're taking it the wrong direction, and I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be that helpful in the long run. And I really don't like grinding, so yeah, and I want elite weapons. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the commentary. Thanks for watching, and see you guys later.